Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warieka LTV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warieka LTV. Keep it locked.
No, I'm gonna tell you. We, us as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I say? You see? Set the path for the youth them. Share, like, and subscribe and stay tuned to the channel because I don't know all this. Greetings to the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie at first. You see, I want to tell them happy Sabbath. See? Now you see them two videos where I dropping on the day here. Them two videos are just in regards to the day, you see, the Sabbath day and things like that. And we are taking it back to the foundation when Dr. MORTIMO PLANO just the inception of Rastafari principles and practicing on the ground in Jamaica. Them two videos, part 1 and part 2, seeing a two video show you where we are come from and how the development, you know, how we got to where we are today. You know, see, and the level of it's technical ingenuity, you know, but at the end of the day it's like still it's basics. You know, see, it's just basic principles and practices. You know, see, and them extend themselves to where we are today, you know, in terms of principles and practices. You see where Brother MORTIMO come from with it. You know, see it, and you see where we're there today. So it's just evidence again for sure, say, even when we feel like we not reach nowhere, we have made great strides. You know, see, and we have achieved a lot from then till now. You know, see, and also we have to remember where we are come from. You know, see, so that's we know where we are, and know our strength, and know how further we can go. Coming from where we are coming from without the resource and the platforms and even knowledge where we have access to today. You know, see, so this older video should serve as strength for the tradition today where we are going. You know, see, because again, it all goes to show, make man appreciate where them there and the level where them there in terms of organized. You know, see, come like Dr. MORTIMO is more organized than than men of today are. You know, see. Anyway, just taking the meds and you know, see, part 2 is gonna come after this. So be prepared for that. You know, see. Yes, Rasta Majesty.
Ethiopia, the land of our fathers, the land where all God loved to be, and swiftly to I saw them thy children now gather to thee with our red, gold, and green floating o'er us, with our emperor to shield us from wrong. As our God and our God is our neighbor's eye. Oh, keep Ethiopia free to advance with truth and right, to advance with love and might, with righteousness leading ways to their cause. Humanity one God. Princess has come out of Egypt. Ethiopia now stretches forth their hands unto God. O thou God of Ethiopia, our divine majesty, thy spirit hath come into our heart to dwell into the path of righteousness to lead us. Help us to forgive that we must be forgiven. Teach us love, loyalty, and earth as it is desired. Endure us with thy wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to do thy will. Thy blessing to you that the hungry be fed, the naked be clothed, the sick be nourished, the aged protected, and the infants cared for. Deliver us from the hands of our enemies, that we must be fruitful for these last days. When our enemies are past and decay, in the depths of the sea, in the depths of the earth, or the bowels of the field. Oh, give us all a place in thy kingdom forever. Salamta. Well, most people might want to know the occasion. It started long ago. But since 1960, 1958, the universities have made some studies on the movement. Who remember Brother Fox from down here? Was one who took around Professor Simpson in the rural area in Montego Bay. And Professor Simpson make a report on the Rastafari movement. Internationally, if the world want to know 1959 about Rastafari movement, they would have to take Professor Simpson's paper as a glimpse of the Rastafari movement. 1959, things happened that Premier of Jamaica accuses Rastaman of being subversive, and Rastaman didn't have no intention to be any subverse. So we therefore accuse the Premier who makes some erroneous statement about Rastaman who want to take away the government, and charge him with international charges. But our police was not efficient enough to arrest him. Notwithstanding, the university was asked to make a survey on the movement. Dr. Lewis gave the movement 3 students to make a research, a survey, and report to him that he make a comprehensive report and report it to government, which is his recommendation. So far, the international scene has lost contact at the movement. But outside the international world, it is noticed that groups of people in almost every country is adopting attitude of this movement. Therefore, it requires a next look at. Columbia University decide to use this summer period to study the movement. Since in May, they kept a conference at the Hilton Hotel about Rasta being group delusion. Some of us attended the conference. The newspaper said they was shocked to find Rasta at that conference. But it was a professional conference, and to them Rasta is no professional. But there was psychiatrists at that conference who defend Rasta movement, and they are not Rastas, that the movement is not delirious, it's not a mad movement as some people think. For society on a whole have its own delusions that them don't want to admit. Notwithstanding, it is prophesied that oppression make the wise man mad. And who is madder than my servant? Said the Lord, our God, Rastafari. Therefore, through prophecy, it comes to the conclusion that the Rastafarians are a delirious group of people. We're mad. We want to go Africa, we call Rastafari God, and more things are there. But if the world should take a look at it and we ask them certain questions, like if I have the right to own God, the world will answer me yes. For God is owned by everyone as them Father. Yet still wish God is owned by who? Our God Rastafari has proven to the world that there is certain recognition he paid unto us who own him. So therefore, since it is on the dongle, the Honorable Marcus Garvey prophesied that this thing shall rise up. And 1960 it was on the dongle, this thing rise up, and 61 it rise and leave and go to Africa. And in 69 when them come back again to carry the movement a little further, is the dongle again will come back. We're going to read Psalm 9. Those who know it can say. And we're going to read Psalm 9 with the understanding that this is a coronation psalm. That when His Majesty was crowned 1930, this is what everyone chants. I will praise Thee, O Lord, with my whole heart. I will show forth all Thy marvelous works. I will be glad and rejoice in Thee. I will sing praise to Thy name, O Thou Most High. When mine enemies are turned back, they shall fall and perish at Thy presence. For Thou hast maintained my right and my cause. Thou sattest in the throne, judging right. Thou hast rebuked the heathen, Thou hast destroyed the wicked, Thou hast put out their name forever and ever. O Thou enemy, destructions are come to a perpetual end, and Thou hast destroyed cities, their memorials is perished with them. But the Lord shall endure forever. He hath prepared His throne for judgment. And He shall judge the world in righteousness. He shall minister judgment to the people in uprightness. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. And they that know Thy name, Rastafari, will put their trust in Thee. For Thou, Lord, hast Thou not forsaken them that seek Thee. Sing praises to the Lord which dwelleth in Zion, declare among the people His doing. When he make it in the Christian for blood, he remembereth them. He forgetteth not the cry of the humble. Have mercy upon me, O Lord, consider my troubles which I suffer of them that hate me. Thou hast lifted me up from the gates of death, that I may show forth all thy praise in the days of the daughter of Zion. I will rejoice in thy salvation. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made, in the net which they had hid their own foot taken. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executed. The wicked is snared in the works of his own hands, Agiang, Selah. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God. For the needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. Arise, O Lord our God, wrath. Let not men prevail. Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Put them in fear, O Lord our God, Rastafari, that the nations may know themselves to be one. Here we are in these lands. No one thinks how we stand. Our hands are upon so they cry and they sigh, for they know not their God. So they always be crying in vain. We will rally with the red, white, and green. Away with that red, white, and blue. We going to take down the stars and the sky, and set up a red, gold, and green. The red, white, and blue. It's a cruel false Jew. Who has shed our blood in these lands? So they take it as joke. To provoke our yoke. And to tempt our God in his eyes. He will rally with the red, black, and green. Away with this red, white, and blue. We going to take down the stars and the stripes. And set up our red, gold, and green. Our forefathers feel the pangs of the chain. See his blood running out of his veins. And our slave master still Rastaman away. Your program stands before you like a mighty Set your Bible to your Father in the realm of good and black man answer to this call. 100 million black man answer to this call. For a house divided against itself must surely fall. For a house divided against itself must surely fall. But united will be righted, neath the red, gold, and green. But you